The Houston Rockets defeat the Golden State Warriors 104-100. This was the biggest win of the season. This was the most impressive win of the season. This is the Rockets' third win this season when they have trailed by at least 14 points or more. And they did it without Kevin Durant. They did it without Steven Adams. They did it without Tari Eason. They did it without Dorian Finney-Smith. They did it without Fred VanVleet. To the team that everybody claims owns Houston and all this other stuff, the stuff that I've never personally bought, I just felt like they've had the better coin flip every single time, which is crazy, but it's true. And the fact that the Houston Rockets not only beat the Golden State Warriors, this game, Golden State should not have even scored 100. Steph left the game with like 36 seconds left or something like that. He really wasn't moving well on both sides of the ball, and he left the game. And I'm like, okay, it's over. Like, bye, Steph. And then Sengun goes to the line, misses 2 free throws, and then Golden State goes down, and I think Moses Moody hits a 3, makes it 102-100. Now it's like, oh, shoot, like 5.8 seconds left. Like, damn, like, you know. But obviously Rockets, Reed Sheppard, we'll get more on Reed Sheppard later on. But Reed Sheppard closed it out with 2 free throws, bang, bang, game over. And I mean, for a team that's this shorthanded this early on in the season, they're 12-4 now. Every game counts. I don't care if it's an NBA Cup game. I don't care what it is. I didn't even really care that it was an NBA Cup game. I only cared about winning this specific game. I wanted to defeat Phoenix. Houston did that. Check. And then I wanted the Houston Rockets to defeat Golden State. Check. Steph Curry, only 14 points in 33 minutes. 4 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 9 from 3, 6 turnovers. Phenomenal defense once again. This team, since 2015, and I know I wasn't doing this show in 2015, but if you could go back to any tweet that you could find of mine a decade ago, when the Rockets first played Golden State in the Western Conference Finals, one of the first things that I ever said was, you cannot guard Steph like a traditional player. Most players, you can go underneath the screen, like Kevin Durant even back in the day. You could go under a Kevin Durant screen, live with the jump shot. Not saying he couldn't kill you with the jump shot, but you would live with it. And Steph was the first player that I ever said, traditional does not matter. You have to give up layups before you give up a 3 to him because they're so detrimental. The way that the Rockets played defense tonight is how Steph should have always been defended. You switch everything, every action. Your center switches and he guards out. Your small forward switches and he guards out. Your power forward, you make Steph beat you in isolation. He can beat you in isolation, but it's way less detrimental to your team's defense and the overall score or outcome of the game versus him playing the way that he wants to play. Teams trying to guard him traditionally and he tearing your ass up and down the floor. This is the way, and Houston did this last year. I think Steph Curry had a game where he only had like 3 points. Houston did this last year against Steph Curry, and even in the playoff series, Steph was not like his crazy normal self. The reason why the Houston Rockets lost that Golden State Warriors series was because of he who will not be named. That's why they lost that series. It wasn't the team. The team, we had the perfect game plan. Every game was winnable. They just didn't execute. A lot of that was because of he who will not be named. He who is no longer here. But this was a hard-fought game. The Warriors had Jimmy Butler. The Warriors had Draymond Green. The Warriors had Steph Curry. I mean, Al Horford and Kuminga didn't play, but I don't want to hear that when I just listed the names of the players that the Rockets was missing. Like, I don't want to hear anything about none of that. None of it. I'm hyped up, man. This was a really, really impressive win for the team. It was a really impressive win. I almost came on this show and I was like ready to complain. When the Rockets went down 14, I was this close to cutting off the game and getting on 2K. I was this close. Y'all was not gonna get a video from me. But I said, you know what? Let me chill. Let me watch the game. Let me just lock in. The double big lineup that Ime Udoka threw out there almost cost Houston Rockets this game. I even tweeted it. I said that may have cost Houston this game. For those that maybe didn't get a chance to watch the first half or maybe have missed it, there was a sequence in this game where the Rockets went double big with Capella and Steven Adams, with a minute or so left in the first half. I don't really remember the exact time. And in that 1 minute, probably sooner, they gave up 6 points, 2 threes, boom, boom, back to back. One of Steph's really only big buckets at that time. He had 14 points. You take that 3 away when they was running that stupid ass zone, he only had 11 points tonight. Only 11 points. In all game, as the Rockets are fighting their way back. Even when they got the lead, I'm just in the back of my mind, that 6 points going to come back to hurt us. That 6 points going to come back to hurt us. In the back of my mind, I just keep thinking that over and over and over again. Luckily, it didn't come back to hurt the Rockets, but I just could not shake the feeling that was going to be the thing or the reason why the Houston Rockets lost this game. And I'm so happy that I was wrong. I'm very happy that I was wrong, but I just don't understand why Ime Udoka felt the need to run to double big. I don't understand why he felt the need to be like, this is what I want to do. Let me do this double. It's like he just had to get his fetish out tonight. He just had to do it. Traditional be damned. And what's crazy is Clint Capella in 18 minutes was a plus 16. He had the second highest plus minus on the team tonight. I bet you his number, he probably had the highest plus minus until that double big lineup when they hit 2 threes. I just don't understand why Ime Udoka had to go to that fetish. He has to scratch that itch. He has to scratch it. It's crazy. It was no need for it. If somebody is in foul trouble, which I think Ahmed Thompson had picked up his 3rd foul, and it was like a flagrant foul. If somebody is in foul trouble and you're shorthanded, go to Aaron Holiday, go to J.D. Davison, go to Jayshawn Tate, which he did after they gave up the second 3 when they was in the 2-3 zone. And then magically, all of a sudden, they were better defensively. You have to know what the game is calling for in that moment. You cannot just run the double big every single time. It just can't be something that you just fall back on. It can't be that. Tonight, there was no need for it. Run traditional. Alperen, Jabari. Clint Capella, Jabari. No need for the cute double big stuff. Just stop it, please. I want to give some love to Jabari Smith Jr., man. I'm not going to do the good and the bad, the ugly right now. But Jabari Smith Jr., 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 11 from the floor, not the most efficient, 2 of 5 from 3. He did miss 2 free throws, kind of irritated me. Again, Tim Legler said it on a broadcast, and I was hoping that anybody that watched this show was watching the ESPN broadcast. He does not get enough credit for what he does. Everybody wants him to be this guy that never makes mistakes, that hits every single shot. He is a timely player. He plays defense. He did a lot of things tonight that didn't show up on the stat sheet. Keeping balls alive on the rebound, hitting timely buckets, getting to the free throw line, playing defense, switching, not messing up assignments. He used his fouls. He only had a personal foul tonight, actually. He only had 1 personal foul, which was on Brandon Podziemski when he leaned into him on a pump fake. Jabari Smith does not get enough credit. 37 minutes tonight. 37 minutes. And we needed all of them. He plays hard. He's a lunch pail guy. He brings his lunch pail to work. He's blue collar. He don't take no shit. He don't give nobody no shit. He's just out there doing his job. And you can tell that that's the type of guy he is, not trying to get into his pockets or into that kind of conversation. The contract that he took, he didn't try to push for more money. He probably could have got it. Maybe probably could not have, but he didn't push. He signed the contract that was on the table as a number 3 overall pick. Most number 3 overall picks, most lottery picks is getting money thrown at them the moment they show that they're just not even a bust, Just show that you're not a bust, and we giving you the rookie max extension. The fact that he signed for 27, 28 million or whatever the number was, under $30 million, that's the type of guy Jabari Smith is. And the type he bought into his role, and he's gotten better this year. Whether that's creating his own shot off the dribble, whether that's finishing, whether that's just looking to create his own shot, just looking to create his own shot. He's gotten better. Shout out to Jabari. Let's get to the best part of the show, my favorite part of the show, the good. I'm going to do some team stats first, and then we'll get to the good. The good. The Rockets shot 17 more shots than the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets out-rebounded the Warriors, offensive rebounded by 12. Both teams had 17 second chance points. So it wasn't as if the Rockets did out-rebounded them. They did get more shots up, but it really didn't translate to much, which is why sometimes I think the offensive rebounding stats is just a little overrated. But it does give you more possessions, more bites at the apple, more juice to squeeze. So I can't be mad at it. That's it for the team stats. The good. Y'all know where I'm starting, man. Reed Sheppard. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, +7. Got up 25 shots. My guy. 12 of 25 from the floor, 4 of 12 from 3, 58 true shooting percentage, 37 minutes. Listen, Reed could have took 30 shots tonight for all I care. The way he was shooting the ball, and what I like about Reed, even though he did get up 12 threes, what I like about Reed is late in the game, he started getting closer to the rim and shooting shots, getting to the mid-range area, getting right to that Chris Paul sweet spot, shooting the mid-range every single time. He was a big shot taker and big shot maker tonight. That's what Reed Sheppard was. For everybody that gave up on him, for everybody that doubted him, for everybody that said they don't know if he had that dog in him, look no further, man. I don't think that you could put this guy back on the bench when everybody is healthy. I just don't. I know that we want to continue to develop our men. I'm going to get to our men later. I know that we want to continue to develop our men, but Reed needs to be in the starting lineup as well. These are the type of minutes that Reed needs to play. Believe it or not, he's going to make Kevin Durant better, because now Kevin Durant will get better looks, freer isolation looks, and be able to do more of the things that he wants to do that's in his bag because of the threat that Reed Sheppard is. Every single game he's building his reputation. Every single game teams are putting him higher on the scouting report. Pay attention to Reed, man, or as I like to call him, Demon Reed. Pay attention to the guy. He's here. He's arrived, Rockets fans. We got one. We got one. Another in the good, Clint Capella, 6 points, 12 rebounds. Like I said earlier, +16. Defensively, he was solid on the glass a lot. I really liked what I saw from Clint Capella tonight defensively. He didn't miss a lot of assignments. Last year, one of the things that I noticed, especially playing Golden State, Quentin Post and Gui Santos, I think, those guys in spurts would hurt the Rockets a little bit. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Like they would cut you a little bit, like with a little razor this small, when they would do those pick and pop threes. What I like about Capella, what I've always liked about Capella, going back to when we had James Harden, he could go out there, he can guard on the perimeter. He's at least serviceable on the perimeter. He was able to switch. He was able to cut every single action. He never got beat. That's what I liked about Clint Capella today. A lot of the stuff didn't show up on the stat sheet, but the 12 rebounds do scream a lot. Dude had 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, only 18 minutes. Great job by Clint Capella. I want to put both Aaron Holiday and J.D. Davison in the good. They combined for 18 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Aaron Holiday kind of struggled, but he did hit some timely shots, but he did struggle tonight. 3 of 11 from 3, 4 of 16 overall. J.D. Davison was 2 of 2 from the field. I really like J.D. Davison. I think he can shoot, and I just don't understand why he doesn't shoot more. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like they're telling him to try to be that tertiary playmaker or something like that. But, like, I like when he shoot. I think he can shoot the hell out the ball. Every time he got a bucket, it was a tough layup he hit in transition over Draymond. And then another one where he just pump fake, stepped in, bow, pull up for the 3. Like, I like J.D. Davison, man. I think he need more burn. I don't know what's going to happen when everybody gets healthy. Obviously, he's going to crack a lot of DMPs, but I like him getting this opportunity. Lastly, in the good, who I want to put in here is Jayshawn Tate. I was watching the Clutch Fans podcast, and one of the things that he had Ben Dubose on. Ben Dubose is my guy. Shout out to Ben Dubose. Ben Dubose said, Jayshawn Tate is good as a rotational player, but he's not good as if you need him in a pinch. And I think the Rockets, I forgot what game it was. It may have been San Antonio game I think it was the San Antonio game. I don't know. But Ime tried to use him in a pinch, and he was bad. He was bad. And a lot of people was like, he don't need to play. He don't need to play. But tonight when he got solid minutes, he hit a big-time three. He got the ball finished in the paint. That's Jayshawn Tate. That's what he does well. He could defend. He could shoot 100% from the field tonight because he wasn't used in a pinch. He was actually out there able to break a sweat and do something and contribute to the team. You saw a different version of Jayshawn Tate. That simple. Let's get to the bad, man. The bad, I'm going to say the Rockets won. Okay, so and Alperen Sengun was good late. Amen Thompson was good late, I guess. He hit 2 critical free throws. Josh Okogie, my God, brother. I am advocating for you on this podcast, and you made me look crazy tonight. I mean, looking off Reed, driving into the teeth of the defense multiple times, by the way. I don't know what this bro was on tonight. Minus 13. Terrible. Alperen Sengun, 16, 6 and 6, 7 of 18 from the floor, so 16 points on 18 shots, 0-4 from 3. Not mad at the threes, actually. I like that he shoots them. I do. I'm not mad at the threes at all. I just want him to make them. But Alperen Sengun, I think Draymond just a tough matchup because he's just as strong and he's just as quick, and I don't know if he's just as athletic, but he's athletic enough to where he can bother Sengun. But Sengun still did some good shots, and that's the thing that I want to see from Sengun. That's the next step of the development. There were 2 big-time shots that Sengun hit in the fourth quarter. Both were mid-range jumpers. I think both were turnaround jumpers. They were run stoppers. They were stop-the-bleeding buckets. That's what I want to see from Sengun, because every single night you're not going to be able to back down your defenders. Some defenders can get with you, so you have to have counters. He showed them late, but overall his game tonight was not impressive. I mean, it just wasn't impressive to me. So he's in the bad. Amen Thompson had a double-double, 10 points, 14 rebounds, 4-12 from the floor, 0-3 from 3. Really, really boneheaded decision-making in transition. Really bad. Again, he got 14 boards, man. Like, how can I put him in a bad? But, like, he was bad. Like, if you watch tonight, he was bad. Like, it's that simple. Bro is not good tonight, but I'm happy the Rockets won. Downright ugly, man. Rockets, 15 of 24 from the free throw line, 63% as a team, and I am rounding up. Not going to get it done. Not going to get it done. That could have cost the Rockets tonight. Be better, fellas. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I didn't miss. Let me know what you agree with. Let me know what you didn't agree with. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. RedNationBlogga out.